What's life like with the new quarterback?
It's been nice. I mean, a guy that's been in this league a long time, he tells you exactly what he wants out there, running routes and the spots he needs you to be in. So it's been really, really nice.
How's it been trying to build chemistry? Obviously, just talk to us about, you guys thrown together, getting to know you guys. How is that chemistry process going for you with him?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, ever since he came down to Atlanta to throw with us in the offseason, it's just been going up ever since then. And each and every day, just trying to build more and more. And
Hey, Big Blue family. Get ready because today we're diving into New York Giants news that'll have you fired up. We all know about the headline duo, Burns and Thibodeau, but today I'm peeling back the layers on a hidden gem, Chauncey Golston. This is about depth, disruption, and destiny on the defensive line. Think underdog. Think impact. Now, Golston signed a 3-year, $19.5 million deal with $12 million guaranteed this offseason after his Cowboys stint. His signing may have been drowned out by splash additions, but die-hard fans know you don't overlook players who slip under the radar. That's where champions are built. Ready to feel the pulse? Let's set the context. This Giants front is stacked. Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence, and rookie Abdul Carter, all top-tier edge threats. The depth is insane, but every elite squad needs a strong second wave, and that's where Golston fits. Like a lineman's secret weapon, he's got that sticky tackle ability plus interior versatility. So here's the question, fans. When games slow and injuries hit, who keeps the pressure rolling? That's Golston's moment to shine. And if you're hungry for transformational Giants football, this is a storyline you'll want to ride all season. Big Blue Nation, let's talk why opponents shouldn't sleep on Golston. He's not a stat sheet filler. He's the kind of player who changes game flow behind the scenes. His 2024 split with Dallas saw him blitz on 98.9% of pass rush snaps, recording 430 snaps, 5.5 sacks, and 6 pressures. He's earned it. What really stands out? His explosive start. Get off average of just 1 second off the snap. Quick off the line. Effective in the moment. You add Burns and Carter next to him, and defenses are forced to slide linemen everywhere. That chaos equals pressure, and pressure equals turnovers. Now, he's not perfect. His average time to sack was 5.2 seconds, even though he pressured the QB in 3.4 seconds on average. That gap shows room for growth. Still, the foundation's there. Coach Bowen gets a flexible piece, able to rotate inside or out without missing a beat. Here's a thought. Depth and explosion on defense are just as thrilling as scoring. Giants fans, tell me, would you rather blitz predictably or have that multi-layered pass rush attack where 4 guys can wreck the pocket in any combo? Now, let's bring in the synergy effect, the secret sauce behind this pass rush. Abdul Carter, the number 3 overall pick, has been ripping it up, earning rave reviews. Coaches compare his energy to Elvis Dumervil, and QB threats to Parsons. He's on track to terrorize offensive lines. Then you've got Brian Burns, the 2-time Pro Bowler with 8.5 sacks in 2024. Kayvon Thibodeau returned from injury ready to strike, and Dexter Lawrence was dominant until injury, with 9 sacks before going down. This group is a nightmare scenario already. And remember, Golston isn't sidelined by their shine. He's the glue, the versatile force off the bench. He plays inside, outside. He's the player opponents underestimate until he blows past the guard. Using him alongside Carter gives Bowen flexibility in playlists. Imagine late in a game, bodies fading. Who steps in? Golston. Imagine offensive tackles thinking they're tired. Snap. He's in the backfield. That's winning football. And winning defensive football is still the core of New York Giants news. It's time to dig deeper. Golston's film traits are subtle but potent. He's got a 96th percentile wingspan and massive hand strength, perfect for disengaging blocks. He keeps his pad level low, rides guards, and strings together counters, a technician's finesse. He's also resilient. NFL PFF graded him at 60.7 pass rush and 56.8 run defense. Solid mid-tier numbers, showing upside in both areas. He's not a project needing raw overhaul. He's a pro looking for peak refinement. Bowen will gesture that way. Film room tip. He played DT 26% of the time with Dallas. Can collapse the pocket from inside too. That allows rotations with Carter as an edge or allowing flexibility in stunts and blitzes. X-factor versatility. Okay, so tell me, do you love a defensive line with Swiss Army knife types? Or you want edge specialists only? Go ahead, drop your preference in the comments. Time for context. Last year, the Giants ranked 7th in PFF pass rush grade, thanks to that core rotation. But that rating was earned despite inconsistency and depth limitations. This year, we've got turbocharged reinforcement. With Abdul Carter's 92.4 grade, 66 pressures, 13 sacks, plus Golston and interior depth like Robertson Harris and Ledbetter, this D-line isn't just deep, it's explosive. It's about situational dominance, third down panic installs, long yardage attacks. Imagine offenses going 2 back, max protect, but still getting hit consistently. That's game-changing. Fans' optimism surveys even call this front 7 a key reason for excitement. The foundation is massive. So if you're wondering whether the Giants have an answer on offense, the answer is defense. Getting off the field and flipping field position, especially with Golston in the rotation, is your answer. It's OTA time. Spring practice has been electric. Coaches and players raved about Carter and the improved front. Jackson Dart is showing QBs could keep the ball clean. That matters when your D-line is vicious. But quieter praise has been going to Golston. Film breakdowns are showing off his versatility and effort level. Analysts call him the glue in a star-heavy rotation. Secret superstar, that's the label going around. And it's more than talk. Fox Sports Preview notes that Burns, Thibodeau, Carter are pack linebackers with Golston bringing reliable rotational pressure. He's expected to contribute meaningful snaps weekly. How do you feel, Giants fans? Seeing Golston's name pop up in film room praise, does it give you the chills like a preseason defensive highlight? Let's get strategic. Here's how Shane Bowen unleashes the pass rush. He mixes speed, power, and masked blitzes. Golston's inside-out flexibility lets Bowen rotate edge and interior threats so offenses never know where pressure is coming from. Go look at the Cowboys clips. He transitions from DE to DT mid-game, confuses double teams, stunts inside. That's creativity you want in your defense. Especially when he's fresh, unexpected, explosion-ready. That rotation protects star edges from burnout and keeps pace during the fourth quarter, not falling off when it matters. Sub-packages, nickel blitzes, stunt-heavy looks. Golston is exactly the kind of chess piece Bowen loves. What's your dream D-line look? Burns left, Thibodeau right, Carter on the blitz and Golston crashing inside? That's playoff football. And this team is building for that. Let's take a look at the bigger off-season picture. The Giants are fully leaning into defense. They drafted Carter to revive historic front sevens. They kept adding depth. Golston, Robertson Harris, Ledbetter. Safety Jevon Holland was added too, to bolster back end. That's intent. That's organizational vision. They said we want to be known for defense. Now they've armed the trenches and given it variety and sustainability. That's coaching blueprint. Offense may take time under Wilson and Dart, but the D-line? That's ready day one. Opponents see 9 men in the box, feel the heat, fight downhill, second-guess snap. You build from there. If you believe defense wins championships, then Golston's role is pivotal. Depth isn't sexy, but it's essential. Let me know below. Do you believe this is the year Giants defense drives deep playoff runs? Reality check. Nothing's guaranteed. Golston's not a star. He's a role player. The gap between his pressure number and sack number shows raw upside and polish still needed. Player performance isn't static. Also, injuries. If Burns or Carter miss snaps, Golston's role skyrockets. Can he step up? That's the test. And while his run defense is decent, double teams could expose him. Mental game matters too. He's a pro from Big Ten football, but this stage is bigger. Bowen's scheme fits. But can Golston adapt week to week? He's earning trust at camp, but real-time football is the acid test. That's the beauty. His narrative is unwritten. He's not the projected star. He's the guy with everything to gain. Fans who watched the 2011 D-line remember how role players change seasons. Could this be that for Golston? Alright, my Giants family, here's the final pitch. Chauncey Golston may just be the most exciting under-the-radar signing in New York Giants news this offseason. He checks boxes for versatility, consistency, and rotational endurance. He complements Burns, Thibodeau, and Carter. He extends the threat. He's not the flash, but the backbone. He won't grab headlines like Carter's sacks or Burns' Pro Bowl credentials, but he helps those numbers happen. And on defense, everyone matters. He brings reliability when the refs blow a whistle and stars take a breather. So before you ask about Wilson or the offense, you ask me how this defense goes deep. And Golston is central to that question. Depth meets disruptor. Effort meets execution. That's a story any Giants fan needs to know. Now your move. Like, comment with your boldest prediction for Golston. 5 sacks? 2 forced fumbles? Subscribe to stay locked on every defensive twist. Share this video with every Big Blue stan you know. Let's build the noise. Until next time, this is your home for New York Giants news. And we're just getting started. Big Blue Nation, this is our moment. See you out there.